YouTube friends, hello, I am Kat Meffan, your yoga teacher for today. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I hope you love this practice, and if you do, then make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and do lots more practices with me. So every month I am bringing you a new practice to kind of show you the theme and what it is that we're working through on the Soul Sanctuary. If you don't know, the Soul Sanctuary is my app, desktop platform. It's a place where you can go and do hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of practices with me. Yoga, meditation, sound healing. We've now got so much going on that platform. We've got Qigong, we've got philosophy, everything. So this month, on the Soul Sanctuary, we are looking at the Shakti energy, the goddess Shakti, this feminine energy, this powerful energy of creation, of consciousness, of birth, of destruction as well. She is strong and she is graceful in all of her power. And that is what we're going to be working through today on our mats. So I do recommend having 2 blocks. It's going to be both strong and fluid, with this kind of sense of like the feminine energy, but like I said, like within her real rich, nourishing, creative power. That's where we're going to be really leaning into today. So we're going to get started in a Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together, knees are wide. If you need to take the blocks underneath your knees just to give yourself a bit of support as we ground here, then please do. So from here, just allowing the shoulders to roll back. You can close down the eyes. Crown of the head reaching up towards the sky. You can have your hands on your ankles if you want to. Kind of just allows you a moment just to draw the chest upwards. We don't want to be coming into a back bend here and pushing the ribs forwards, but we can find a little bit of just resistance on those ankles just to lift us up a little bit. So just grounding into the earth here as we arrive in this energy. Maybe Shakti is an energy, a goddess that you work with a lot in your practice. Maybe it's completely new for you and you'll be kind of exploring how this Shakti energy resonates. This really empowering energy and just kind of noticing how it feels. That's what we always do in every single practice, is we just notice, we witness and we observe. So just checking in with the breath here, noticing the rise and fall of the chest, of the belly. Maybe you just check in and you ask yourself, how do I feel today? Just grounding into stillness and into silence for a few moments. And let's take an inhale as we lengthen the chest. And exhale, maybe you see if you can hinge at the hips slightly, folding forwards. Doesn't matter how far you get here. We're early in our practice, so just checking in. How do the hips feel? How does the lower back feel? How do the knees feel? Maybe even just having this moment to take a little body scan. And then lifting the chest all the way up. You may want to shuffle forwards just slightly on your mat here. We're going to lift ourselves into a Navasana. So you can hold behind the knees. If you want to, you can reach those arms out. From your Navasana, you're going to come all the way down onto your back and open knees to the outside edge of the body, finding happy baby. You could take a little rock side to side here in your happy baby if that feels good. So just passively breathing here into this hip opener. And then we're going to take both the feet and the arms up to the sky. Now from here, what we're going to do, we're going to inhale where we are. And we're going to exhale, cactus open the arms. So the arms come out to cactus and the knees come out to more of an active, happy baby. So it looks like this. Take an inhale and then exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Breathing in, reach them up. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. From here, you're going to rock yourself backwards and then bring yourself to a malasana. You may need to rock forwards and backwards a few times. And then just shift side to side. Through that malasana, you can close your eyes. And if you've got your 2 blocks, you can just move them out to the sides for the moment so they're not in your way. And then stepping both feet back one at a time, making your way into a downward facing dog. Now have a few breaths here. 5 to 7 breaths of just your own intuitive exploration of what your body wants in this downward facing dog today. It could be a nice deep long silence and stillness. It could be some really big wiggles. Three more breaths. Last breath here. And then we're going to take an inhale, sweep right leg all the way up to the sky. And then we're going to exhale, step that right foot through between the hands, lift the arms up, finding a high lunge. And then exhale, open it out, warrior 2, but bring the hands to the hips in your warrior 2 and start to make circles with the hips. So your legs are in a warrior 2 stance, hands are to the hips, and we're creating big circles with the hips. And we're going to move them the other direction in those circles, so circling the other way. Beautiful. And then releasing, taking an inhale all the way back up to that high lunge. And then exhale, sweep the arms back behind you, lower the chest down, find the diagonal from the crown of the head to the back heel. And notice the right side glutes having to engage here. So just saying hello to that right side, breathing here, taking an inhale. Exhaling, hold. Inhale. Exhale. Final breath here, inhale. Exhale, release the hands down, frame the foot, step it all the way back through your plank. Option just to hold here and then go back to a downward facing dog, or you can take your flow through chaturanga, coming through upward facing dog or cobra. And then we'll all meet back in that downward facing dog. Beautiful. So we sweep left leg up on the inhale. Exhale, left foot steps through between the hands. And we reach those arms all the way high up to the sky, high lunge. Exhale, open it out, warrior 2. Hands to the hips. And then we start to take circles. And going the other direction. And then pivoting back around, finding that high lunge. Exhale, sweep the arms back as you start to lower the chest. Find the diagonal line, crown of the head down to the back heel. Hold here and breathe. We inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, breathing in. And then exhale, lowering the hands down, frame the foot, step it back through plank. Either flow through or take yourself straight back into your downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, you're going to either step or you're going to jump your feet into a malasana to the top of the mat. So when you're ready, gliding yourself forwards and making your way into that malasana. You're going to move your 2 blocks in. And I recommend having them on this kind of middle height here. You can shift again side to side for a moment. And then start to lift the hips, heel toe the feet, so maybe a little wider than hip width apart. Take an inhale as you just lift the chest halfway, exhale and fold. You can just hang down here, letting go of any tension through the head, through the neck. And releasing those hands, gently lifting yourself all the way up to standing. And when you arrive in your Tadasana, rolling the shoulders back, feel strong, feel firm into the earth, into your base, into your grounding here. Just taking a breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, we fold it down. Now holding here, you're going to take the weight into the left hand and the left foot. Your right hand is going to come onto the right knee as you bend in that right leg. Now you may need to alter the position of your left block. You're going to open this right knee as high as you can. And you might find that you're unable to keep the connection with the hand and the knee. So it might just be that fingertips come onto the thigh. Really trying to open out through those hips here. We hold. Keep breathing here. Now, without letting that right foot go down to the earth, we're going to reach that right leg out long, square the hips, find warrior 3. You can still stay supported on the blocks if you want, or you can bring the hands to the heart space. Holding here, taking an inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lifting all the way up, sweeping this right leg through, wrap right leg on top of the left, maybe the second hook, finding eagle. Getting low here, we're going to take the right arm underneath the left, eagle the arms. And then we're going to pulse here. So we're going to inhale in this lengthened position, and we're going to exhale, curl ourselves together. Inhale, open, lengthen. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, open, lengthen. Exhale, curl it in. Last time for 4. And then curling it in. Amazing. Releasing everything. Hands placed down. Right leg steps back. Left leg steps back to meet it. Take an inhale through your plank. Exhale, flow through, or go straight back to your downward facing dog. Beautiful. Taking a couple of breaths here in this downward facing dog. So feeling into that left side, that left leg working super hard. On your next inhale, we're going to jump those feet to the malasana again. So to the outside edges of the mat at the top. And you can just bring your hands onto the blocks again. Shifting side to side. Starting to lift all the way up. Hips lift, heel toe those feet in slightly. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Shake out the head, shake out the neck. On your next inhale, starting to peel the body all the way up to standing. Arriving back in that Tadasana, rolling the shoulders back. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, we fold it down. Right hand comes onto the right block, so we shift the weight over to the right this time. Left hand onto the left knee as the left knee bends, and we try to open out through that left hip as much as you can. Like I said, doesn't matter if you lose connection with the hand and knee. Maybe your leg is much further away, a little bit more of a half moon. We hold here. One more breath. Starting to reach that left leg all the way back as you square the hips. Maybe hovering both hands off, hands to heart space, warrior 3. Hold and breathe. On your next inhale, lifting the chest, and we wrap this left leg over the top of the right, finding eagle legs, left arm underneath the right, eagle arms. Now again, we find those 4 pulses. Inhaling, we're in a lengthened position. Exhale, we huddle it all in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, huddle. I know how hard this is on the balance. It doesn't matter if you fall. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Last time. Inhale. And then exhale, curl it around. Releasing the hands, the legs. Left leg steps back. Both hands reach down. Right leg steps back through plank. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lowering down through chaturanga or down to the knees. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Breathing here, 5 breaths. You can, of course, be in a child's pose if you want to just take a moment. On your next inhale, you can step or you can walk the feet in towards the hands. Lift the chest, create some space, and then exhale, fold. So we're going to go back to the left here. So left hand onto the left block. So this time we're going to take that little balance challenge a little further. So right hand to right knee, open it up for now. And by the way, when I practiced this, it was tricky. It really helps to take your block a bit further outwards. So we're going to have the fingertips touching the knee, but we're going to keep the knee where it is and then reach the arms up. So we're going to inhale here, and then we're going to exhale, close it all down. So we bring the knee and the hand to hover on the ground. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open for 4. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open for 5. Exhale, hover. Step that right foot back. You may need to just shimmy that left foot forward slightly, reach up, finding high lunge. Exhale, sweep the arms back, diagonal line through the chest to the ankle. And then inhale, open it up, gaze lifts. Exhale, finding that line again. Inhale, chest lifts, high lunge. Exhale, chest lowers. Last one. Inhale, chest lifts. And then exhale, chest lowers. Inhaling, open all the way out to the side. Prasarita Padottanasana with the feet. Bring the hands to the hips. Take an inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, hinge at the hips, folding down here. Take an inhale, lift and lengthen first. And then exhale as you fold. Any variation of Prasarita Padottanasana that you wish for. If one of those options is to go into a tripod headstand, if you feel super confident there, absolutely. If you have Pincha Mayurasana in your practice and you can press from here, absolutely. If not, just staying with me in this fold for another 4 breaths. 2 more breaths here. On your next inhale, lifting up to the fingertips. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, lift all the way up. Turn to face the top of the mat and then step yourself all the way back up here. Reach up, inhale, arms lift. Exhale, we fold. Locate the right hand onto the right block. Left fingertips onto that left knee as we open out here. Now remember, we've got 5 of these. Arm lifts, we find that inhale. Exhale, close it down and hover. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift for 3. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift for 4. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift for 5. Amazing. Exhale, lower. Step the left foot back. You may need to shimmy that right foot forward slightly, finding that high lunge. So 4 of these now. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive that chest forwards, arms reach back. Inhale, up. Exhale, dive forwards, arms reach back. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Last time, inhale, up. And exhale, back. Beautiful. Lift the chest, pivot all the way around. Prasarita Padottanasana again. Any variation, again, take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale as you fold. So it could be a headstand, it could be pincher, it could be interlaced hands, whatever you are feeling for today. You've got another 2 breaths here. Final breath. Everybody taking an inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands to the hips. And then inhaling, lifting all the way up to standing. Turning to face the top of the mat. We press ourselves all the way back, finding Tadasana, hands down by the side. Inhale, reach those arms high up to the sky. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, lift the chest, create space. Exhale, place the hands, step it all the way back through plank, and then go from your plank straight back, lifting the right leg to then a 3-leg dog. And we're going to move here between a 3-leg plank and a 3-leg dog. So I'm going to inhale here and exhale. Inhale back to the dog. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, last one. See if you can keep that leg lifted. And release, bringing that right leg all the way through, finding right side pigeon now. So dropping yourself down, right side pigeon. Take an inhale as you lengthen here. And just exhale, stay in this lengthened position just for a little bit. Just stay lifted. And then when you feel like you want to, if you feel like you want to, you may want to stay in this lifted position. If you want to, you can come all the way down into your forward fold. Another 3 breaths here. Slowly starting to think about pressing yourself all the way up. Hands come down, tuck under the back toes, lifting the back knee, push yourself back through plank. Now remember, we've got 4 of these little plank to dogs with 3 legs, or you can just do it without. So lifting left leg now. Let's take an inhale back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Amazing. Inhale. And then exhale. Bring that left leg all the way through. Left side pigeon. Ooh. Feeling that heat. Feeling that beautiful, powerful energy within you. Take an inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, holding here. Remember, you can stay in this upright position the whole time. If and when you feel ready, you can come into a fold, any variation of a fold that you wish. Another 3 breaths here. And starting to think about lifting yourself all the way up. Rather than going back to plank now, we're rolling onto the outside edge of that left hip, bringing ourselves around. Soles of the feet together in front of you. So Baddha Konasana, but this time you may want to bring your heels a little bit closer in. Maybe you're feeling a little bit more open, hopefully feeling a little bit more mobile at this point. Taking an inhale, finding some length here, and then exhale, folding. Keeping the spine as long as you can. Closing down the eyes. Of course, using those blocks either under the knees or sitting on a block. On an inhale now, starting to lift the chest. Coming back through that Navasana, so literally coming full circle into the same way that we started the practice. From this Navasana, maybe you just need to bring yourself forward slightly. You're going to slowly lower yourself all the way down to your back, finding a happy baby. Finding that passive happy baby to begin with, maybe rocking side to side. Eyes are closed, gently starting to soften through the body now. Feeling that fluidity of breath as it dances through you, enlivening that Shakti energy within. And we're going to reach both the arms and the legs up to the sky, cactusing open those arms and the knees. So we inhale here, then we exhale open. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Inhale for 4. Exhale. Last time, inhale for 5. Exhale, little extra breath, connecting hands to feet again. Final little rock, final little wiggle here. And then bringing yourself into a Shavasana, so you could place a bolster underneath your knees, making sure you honor your practice by staying here for this Shavasana. The tendency can be that we think the movement is done and that the class has ended, but the class is yet to end. So really just honoring yourself, mind, body, soul with these final few minutes of the class. Let's take a releasing breath here in our Shavasana together. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. This is where we get to marinate in the energy that we cultivated in this practice, the energy that we brought to the surface. This is where we start to observe, to witness, and to notice. This is where we get to choose what comes next. As always, the invitation to stay in your Shavasana for as long as you wish to. If you feel ready to move away from the physical practice, knowing that the energy of the practice will stay with you, bringing in some very soft and gentle movement into the fingers, the toes, maybe starting to circle the ankles and the wrists. Taking a big stretch overhead maybe, finding a yawn. And then keeping your eyes closed as you roll over to one side and just pause there for a moment. And when you're ready, you'll come to find a comfortable seated position, placing one hand on top of the other over the heart space. Eyes remain closed as we keep our gaze inwards to our inner landscape, noticing what's enlivened, what's residing within, what's rising to the surface. We'll seal our practice together with one big releasing breath. Take an inhale. And we let it go. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Like I said, if you're not a Soul Sanctuary member and you love my practices, then come on over to the Soul Sanctuary. You can sign up for either a 7 or a 14-day free trial, completely free. Download the app or you sign up on the website and you get 14 days or 7 days completely free, depending on which option you pick. And there are so many classes like this, along with some incredible guest teachers. So yeah, I'm sending you so much love. Thank you, YouTube family, for being here. Subscribe, like, leave me a comment. And yeah, it all just means so much to me. Bye-bye.